What's good, y'all? Welcome to my review of this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z Kai, the final chunk. So let's get started. So it starts the episode off with, with Yamcha, Bulma, and crew. They're pretty much, looking for the last Dragon Ball. Bulma has the Dragon Radar, telling Yamcha where to go. And, she's worried about, how is Vegeta doing? How is Trunks doing? Are they alive? And they're pretty much grabbing the Dragon Ball to resurrect all the dead Spectre that Vegeta killed several episodes earlier, so he would finally face off against Goku, which, that fight was so fucking good. And so they're pretty much wondering, and, she's just worried about, Bulma, she thinks, that what if she's, asking her, why, are you getting Dragon Ball Z to resurrect, Vegeta and Trunks? If they're, then she's like, no, I'm not that pessimistic. Videl, which I'm glad that we're finally getting to see a lot more Videl now, which I hope we see a lot more of her throughout the rest of this book, because after the tournament, after her, part of the tournament was over, we haven't seen anything of her till, till just now, which I hope we keep seeing, a lot more of her. I really like Videl. She's, one of my favorite. She's probably honestly my favorite female character in Dragon Ball, because our only other competition is, 18 Bulma and Chi-Chi, and we know Chi-Chi's a bitch, Bulma's okay, and 18's 18. I mean, besides her look, she doesn't really have that much going for her. I'm just saying, brother, but yeah, I like Videl, and I hope we do see a lot more of her throughout the rest of this arc. And she's like one of the she's surprised how these orange balls can, run within. Yamcha's explaining, you get all, he explains her, you get all the balls and you can summon the Dragon Shinron and you get 3 wishes. And then we go to then we go back to Piccolo, Krillin, Dende, and Mr. Popo. They go back to the Watchtower, I believe it's called. I forget what it's called. And pretty much asking, and they're pretty much, showing off, and everyone's just giving Mr. Popo a go tensor so they can go rest. And, Krillin starts asking, how is Goku, and then he replies, he's dead, so he's fine, she asks about, Ms. Piccolo asks him about, Mr. Satan, not Mr. Satan, Supreme Kai and Gohan, you can't feel, and he's asking, why are you asking me these, can't you sense it too, and they can't sense Gohan, but they can, barely sense Supreme Kai. And then Dende's what is going to happen to this world? What is going to happen to Earth? With all shit going down, what's going to happen to Earth? And Piccolo's why are you asking me? You're the guardian of Earth. If you don't know, how the hell would I? Which I kind of like that they're giving Dende some extra character development, showing up that he's still not, that he's very, I guess, inexperienced as a protector of her, because, he still, doubts himself as a decision. He doesn't know exactly what to do, and he's asking, Piccolo, see if he can give him some advice. And he does that one more time later in the episode, when Krillin asks him, okay, can I bring 18, and, what's this kid's name? Then we get back to, Babidi and Majin Buu, and Majin Buu is flying on a roller coaster. He's right on the rail, so it's he's actually doing the roller coaster. Mr. Babidi is on it, and he's stop Majin Buu, and then actually he's flying around, and there's these guys on the roller coaster riding and having fun, and then Majin Buu just throws them off the rails. Just fucking why not? Then we get back to Yamcha. Yes, Yamcha. And we get back to, and he's trying to land the plane, helicopter, whatever the thing is, on the island to where the final Dragon Ball is. And Yamcha can't land the thing properly. It's not smooth landing. It's a very bumpy, rough landing. Is there anything Yamcha can do correctly? And while it's happening, my man, our boy, our favorite pervy sensei, Master Roshi, falls onto 18. He grabs a bit of her boob, and it's I didn't mean to grab that. I mean, Yamcha. He played with Yamcha, and then he sticks his head into her breast. Then shakes his head a little bit, and then 18 gets him out of there, grabs him by the head, twists it, and then he gets one more handful of her boobs before she kicks him to the curb, or she kicks him to the wall. Oh, Master Roshi. He will do anything to get some hands, to get his hands or something. I love Master Roshi. So they then find the Dragon Ball. Well, actually, Bulma finds it. Well, tries to grab it. It's like on this, like dragon. It's what? How do you know what these animals are even called? So she tries to grab it. She like reaches out, but she can't grab it. Then this giant pink dragon shows up, grabs the nest, puts it in her mouth, and then and then goes, and then Yamcha to release like a Kaiba or something, which hits it and lands and has to go to water. Then Chi-Chi's yelling at him like, oh, thanks, Yamcha, no, it's fine. Or it was Bulma. I think it was Bulma or Chi-Chi, and they're yelling at him like, now that her last Dragon Ball's down to bomb the ocean, and and Bulma starts eyeing like, Yamcha, get in there, get in the water, and Yamcha's like, it's a long fall, and this suit is tailor-made, special, and she's like, so take it off, and I'm like, I am not wearing, I am wearing some very weird underwear at the current moment. That's not exactly what he said, but I'm pretty much just paraphrasing. So he won't go down there. Then she looks at Master Roach. She's like, I'm fighting a cold. And then he has 18, and she's like, my reactors don't do well with water. You should know that. And she's like, everyone has to. Then, Videl just jumps in there, and then we got Chi-Chi. Fucking Chi-Chi. And so like, no, don't you go in. Scream at Videl like, no, don't go in there. You're supposed to make Gohan protect your face. Oh, fucking Chi-Chi, such an annoying bitch. What? Why are you such an annoying bitch, Chi-Chi? Whatever. So she goes in there, tries to get in. We get some nice action of Videl. She doesn't really do much damage. I guess she like loses her breath. She tries to get up, and then eventually Chi-Chi and Yamcha get into the water. They help out Videl grab the last Dragon Ball. And also we also get back to the the Watchtower where Goku shows back up, and Piccolo just tells him the story. And pretty much just tell him what happened to Vegeta and such. And then after a while, while they're trying to take down this dragon to get that Dragon Ball out of her, 18 just looks at Master Roshi and just kicks him into the water. And the dragon gets up at like around the time that 18 threw. So then he uses this attack called, I believe it's called Poison Gas. It's pretty much just a glorified, pretty much poisonous, deadly fart. And then the dragon spits out the Dragon Ball. They summon, and then they grab the dragon. And now they have all the Dragon Balls. And pretty much, and Chi-Chi's over there, giving Master Roshi, some pop, being like, so the old man's not all old and useless, and he's not completely old and useless. Then we get back to Babidi and Majin Buu. He's pretty much just on these trains, and he's like hitting, and he's like flying right into a train, and Babidi's like turn left, turn right, turn left, just turn, and Majin Buu just goes right through it, with no fucks given. Then we get back to Goku and crew, and they're pretty much, and then we find, and this is when after everything happened, Goku, everyone's wondering like, well, how are we supposed to defeat Majin Buu? And then Goku brings a fusion, which is kind of similar, which he mentioned in the Dende is like, oh yeah, fusion, I've heard of that. And he's like, isn't that what you did, Piccolo, back in I believe it was like the Frieza saga, where fused with this Namekian, which was more like assimilation at that point. Which they show a quick clip. They show the clip of it, and that's pretty much the episode ends with Mr. Popo explains like, hey, why don't we use Gotenks and Trunks? They're about the same size and about the same power level. Why don't we use them? Why don't we teach them fusion? Which Goku agrees. They burn it, and Goku says, "I'll train them for the rest of the time I'm on Earth." And Piccolo will take it up after they're done. So yeah, guys, and that's where the episode ends there with fusion. And so overall, good episode. I gave this episode an 8 out of 10. It was enjoyable. Nice, some good art animation. Nice to see some more Videl. I love me some Videl. And nice to see Master Roshi being a perv again. I love seeing that. My man has no shame. And that's why we love him. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you like. And as always, subscribe for more. See you guys next time.